We are live, Andrew Testo.
Hello, Big G.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
We are in a undisclosed
Bunker?
bunker remote location. We're actually here at the castle. We just dropped off some supplies for our next event. We'll get to that pretty soon. How you doing today?
Doing better than yesterday.
Yesterday we got killed.
Yeah, we did. I mean, it was busy. A lot of people turned out. We had a great response from the community. I think it went very well, but it was a lot of work.
Yeah, it was a lot of work. We ended up doing about 140 containers. Truth be known, it was close to 200 portions up at Motto in Shelton. Mike McPadden and the boys helping us out. Charlie, we'd like to thank you for all your help you gave us. But that event went well. What did you serve?
Yesterday we served again, because we've done this before, was the penny vodka with the grilled chicken. That seems to be our go-to lately.
Yeah, well, it's also pretty easy to put together, to be honest, and the packing and putting in the container. At least I know it's not easy to cook it and prepare it because your sauce is homemade and the rolls are homemade, but it's easier to pack.
Yeah, it flows well once everything's done. Once the heavy lifting's done, it kind of flows well. But the beauty of it, and we really got to touch on, is about 140 people were able to get a meal yesterday on Let Our Village Eat
and that's Foundation. 70 plus cars.
Yeah, 70 plus cars. Yeah, I heard the parking lot was pretty busy.
They started lining up at Motto at 2:30. Lining up at 2:30 for a 4 o'clock go.
Well, listen, that's tells you something. People are looking for a good meal. They're looking for something with hope, with promising positive energy. So I'm happy to hear that was the response yesterday, and we felt it in the kitchen. And I like to give a wonderful thank you to the staff at Motto.
And the chef's name again, it kept changing when I was trying to talk to him.
Yeah, I don't recall, to be honest with you. I just kept saying thank you and bless you.
I just called him Hefe.
Yeah,
because his name, I heard 4 different names for him. So
yeah, but just a great crew, and the owners, Mike McPadden, I can't tell you enough, and the boys over at the Bronson Country Club in Shelton really stepped up and donated a tremendous amount of money.
Huge. And what is that acronym again? CX?
Yeah, you know what? I do have it on my phone. Give me 1 second.
We got time. We're not
going anywhere.
But his boys threw a tremendous donation, which will likely pay for definitely the next event.
Yeah, and let me touch on that real quick. So with the donations, we were able to help out other foundations as well. So we today, Let Our Village Eat was able to purchase some supply for the Hall neighborhood house in Bridgeport. So what we're going to do is, here it is. So the boys at the Bronson Country Club,
he just has to scroll through his text messages.
3,000 texts.
But this group of guys honestly went heavy on the donation. I don't know if you want to touch on the amount.
No, listen, I have no problem touching. It was about, I believe the total tally was about $580.
Yeah, from the guys.
From CXPS.
CXPS.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what it stands for.
Well,
but
that's none of our business.
And it was just an amazing group of people that got together and donated. They donated online. Some did it by Venmo, and it was great. So they all went to www.letourvillageeat.com.
And there's a new donation button there. We had a $10 donation button up. We erased that because people said, I want to give 20, I want to give 50. So we updated the website to add you pick the amount.
Yeah,
it could be less than 10.
Well, yeah, and it makes a big difference that way to let people, donate what they think is fair and what's within their budget. So that works out well, much better than before. Before you were stuck at $10. Yeah,
$10.
$10.
Yeah, and people had to go on twice, 3 times if they wanted to donate
Right.
more. But why don't you? I'm trying to think. I had something on my mind.
Well, but so
your donations.
yeah,
Hall Neighborhood House.
Hall Neighborhood House. We were able to get some hand sanitizer wipes. We were able to get some gloves, rubber gloves, some masks.
And do we want to know where those came from?
They're actually from a distributor,
Okay,
local distributor, and
I saw a truck go by and stuff.
No, nothing. That wasn't that shipment.
Okay,
that's our food shipment.
Yeah, okay.
We like to make jokes here at her.
But yeah, no,
her looks, his brains,
her brains, his looks, and love.
Yeah,
but you're dropping off a fair amount of stuff for Hall Neighborhood House here in Bridgeport tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow I'll be meeting with Bob. He's the director at the Hall Neighborhood House, and they do wonderful things for the community, wonderful things for children, seniors, and it's really great that we could be a part of it and help them help others. And that's what this is all about. That's what love is. It's really something that's near and dear to everybody. It's not just one group. Now,
besides the Hall Neighborhood House, there's going to be some monies left over through that event and the online donations and those kind enough to in-person donations to do an event on Sunday. Tell us about Sunday.
Oh, Sunday's a great event. This will actually be our repeat event at the Rum and Tequila.
We're sponsored by Heineken Zero.
I'm sorry, we have to do a commercial break, folks. I do apologize.
But anyways, Sunday.
We're done? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So Sunday we have Rum and Tequila Bar and Restaurant 211 State Street in Bridgeport. Once again, we're going to be feeding our first responders. To be honest with you, I didn't hear much back from certain groups, but I was able to get in touch with the fire department. So I think, but the police are more than welcome to either send us their order or how many people, and we'll certainly oblige. And,
we can always adjust the what we buy and what we make.
And I'm a little excited about this one Sunday. We're going to do meatballs and sausage over either farfalle or penne. So it's going to be like a Sunday sauce. That's why I get excited about it.
Instead of the vodka.
Yeah, we're not going to go with the vodka this time. We're going to switch it up with some homemade bread, of course, our signature bread.
Yep. And so again, that's at Rum and Tequila Fusion, 211 State Street on Sunday. I think we did about 70 firemen last Sunday.
70, just under 70,
just
shot, and I think the same for the police. They were pretty close.
Yep. So we'll wait to hear from the police department if we do, or
I'm sure they're gonna. Yeah, they'll get back to me. But so far, we're on with the fire department, and again, we're not just we're gonna try to go to every community. I mean, as many as we can, and the more restaurants that sign on, or the more facilities, it really takes a commercial kitchen, something that we can cook out of and go there and hang our hats for about 8 hours.
Yep.
Destroy their kitchen, but we do clean it up when we're done.
We did. We left it like we got it.
Exactly. Yep. Broom swept and.
But the first time yesterday, Motto was doing curbside pickup. That was our first.
That's right.
In conjunction while they were open. Made it a little interesting, but they were, awesome guys and helped us a lot. And we got out of their way as best we could, and they got out of our way.
Yeah, we sure did. And the interesting thing about that is we can do that anywhere. I mean, it wasn't something that was.
Well, really, by the time we're going and done, they're opening almost.
Right.
Maybe we overlap a true hour.
Yeah, because we go 4 to 6, but truthfully, the response has been so much, and we only can cook so much. So we're usually done within the first hour. Lately, it's been running.
Yeah, I think last night was a little after 5. We sold out.
Right, there you go. So yeah, we're not there. We don't get in their way. So
I think, and we tried our best, but I think we hit every car that pulled up. A few came late, closer to 6.
Yeah, unfortunately, and the whole thing is not to get there 2 hours early. Let's not tie up their parking lots. Let's not make it difficult for the for our first responders and park, double park on the street. That's not what we're trying to do.
No, absolutely.
We're really trying to do this during a very difficult time for everybody in the community. And everybody really has to understand we can only do so much with the resources that we have. So patience is a virtue. We have to take into consideration that we're on private property. We don't want to make any disturbances.
We do have someone saying hello to us, Annika Middleton.
Hi, Annika. How are you?
Nice to say hi. Say hi, folks, in the comments, and we can post them. Keep it clean. None of our boys get fresh.
No, right.
Well, we don't have to post them, though, either.
We don't have to talk about it.
We don't have to talk.
We could
about
save
it.
that for another episode.
So a lot of these places that are doing curbside, like a certain remote location, here at Castle.
Yeah, let's touch on Castle real quick.
Yeah.
Patrick and Paula and the whole team here at the Castle, they've been a wonderful support system for Let Our Village Eat. They've really, opened their restaurant and let us pretty much do what needs to be done for the community. So that's why we're going to be sponsoring another event with the Castle. Go ahead, George.
Back-to-back events.
Back-to-back events.
Yes. This will be Monday
Yeah.
evening.
Yes.
And who do we have Monday?
Monday, we've got, this is going to be something really special for the, not that they're all special, but this one's going to go to St. Vincent's Hospital Emergency Department. We were able to coordinate about 45 dinners right now. We're going to prepare for them.
I'm sure that number is going to go up.
And I hope it does. Yeah. And we explain that we don't try to put a number on it or a cap on how many dinners we're going to serve or meals we're going to serve. Just at the end of the day, we only have so much resources and what's available to us. So,
but we haven't missed a mark.
No,
yet.
we haven't. And we don't, in this back to back, I'm not going to lie to you. This is going to be a rough one.
Yeah.
We've been going pretty strong for the past 7-8 weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, yesterday was about 6 hours. Your day was much longer than mine, but my back was seizing up towards the end.
Yeah. So and not only that, I have 3 wonderful kids, a wonderful wife, and a great family that supports me. But at the end of the day, it's going out, it's shopping, it's prepping, it's trying to find the items that we need for the menu. It's the takeout, the carry out items that we use: napkins, forks, knives.
Yeah, you think that the certain place that we pick up these items might jump on board eventually.
Well, it would be nice, but here then again, we love donations. It's not a requirement. We want to do this out of the we do it out of the goodness of our heart, and it's something that we've been instilled with. I mean, as a Catholic upbringing, and
you can
Catholic
say Fairfield Prep.
I was going to say Fairfield Prep as a Jesuit.
Oh,
this is something that was
Catholicly Jesuitly trained boys here.
Yes. To do for others.
Yeah, men for others.
There you go, as they say. Yeah.
So do you have the menu for Monday for the St. Vincent's?
I don't have the menu yet. I think I want to give this one some special thought. Again, these are the people that are on the real frontliners. These are ground, boots on the ground. These people are and
there's the telephone.
That must be our first caller. So we'll let that one go to voicemail.
Yeah.
But we're gonna, the nurses, the staff at St. Vincent's, in every hospital, every medical office, every medical clinic that's been, working on this virus as long as they have. George, I mean, words can't describe, but I can only imagine.
Let's get to that. What are your thoughts on your feelings, more so on where this is heading, how much longer? We know how the restaurant game, in my opinion, is going to change, how servers are going to be serving you. I think we're going to go to all paper menus, disposable. I have no idea what's going to happen with cutlery, and it's going to be an interesting transition. I'm pretty sure they're going to cut the capacity back in restaurants when we get going again?
Well, whether people like it or not, Clorox is going to be on the menu.
It's going to be
a menu item.
It's going to be
And
sage burning in every restaurant
Yeah.
to get rid of the bleach.
And that's, and again, we're not trying to make light of a horrible situation. My saying is if you can't laugh, you can't cry. So
Sure.
if we can't have a little laugh with this, not that it's a laughing matter, but we're trying to,
You don't have to get so sensitive.
well, I do. And I don't want to, and I really don't want to offend anybody that's listening today. And truth be told, but again, so back to your question, the restaurant industry is one little, well, not one, it's pretty big. Let's face it.
Say 70% of
Yeah.
the people in the
Yeah.
country are
Yeah.
in the service industry.
Yeah, it's been impacted horribly as a lot of industries have, a lot of businesses, homes. But at the end of the day, to touch on the restaurant industry, it's not going to be an easy comeback.
Are you feeling June?
You're not going to like what I'm feeling. I'm feeling July, August.
Really?
Yeah, minimal.
Yeah, I'm feeling June. I'm feeling middle of June is my, with the certain states. We don't have to get into, but certain states already easing up on some of the restrictions, and we don't have to state our opinions on that. But I see it coming across the country slowly, as far as around here, because we have so many hot spots. Around here, you might be closer to right, but in my heart, I think it's June.
I hope you're right.
I hope I'm right too.
But at the end of the day, it's another day, another hour is too long. Unfortunately, it's just been a very difficult time for everybody.
What are you reading text messages as we're going on here?
My wife is asking me if I'm okay.
Just go on Facebook, hon.
I just said podcast. She goes, again, question mark. So as you can see, my family has been a great support, but they miss you. They miss me. And I don't know why, but they do. Well, and I miss them. Of course.
Well, they're going to miss you late weekend and early next week for sure.
That's the thing of it. And I grew up in a restaurant family, as you know, and it's tough. You miss birthdays, you miss family events, you miss out on a lot because you're always working, preparing for
we work when others don't. That's how we
Yeah.
make our money, and that's how we pay our bills. So
yeah, that's true. So when we signed on for it, it's the life we chose.
Well, I think this one chose me. Just seemed to be a good fit. I tried a few other things, but
well, it's certainly it's a passion, right?
Yeah,
I mean. It's not for the weak at heart, if you will,
or the older guys like myself. I had to get out of it.
Well, I'm no spring chicken either. As good as I do look, I'm actually pretty old.
You got years in you, buddy.
Well, we'll touch on that in another episode as well. But back to to love and let our village eat, and our supporters, our sponsors, the people that have just signed, joined us. Signed on for this.
Yep.
I can't thank them enough. The Castle on Post, Conti's Restaurant in Milford,
Brickyard here
in Fairfield.
Motto, obviously, back to rum and tequila.
Yeah.
But I'd like to pop in other towns.
We do. So we have Seymour coming up, but we could talk about that at another time. It's in a couple of weeks, but. We'll be in Seymour pretty soon, and
that seems to me that'll be a nice area to get involved in, because being down here on the coast and heading up to the valley, we were in Shelton.
Yeah.
Kind of, I don't know if that's considered true valley or not, but
well, it's at the end of the day, it's a village,
and we're
gonna let our village eat, and that's what.
Our
second caller.
That's our second call. Yeah, so
should we pick them up and see if they want to participate?
Sorry. Sad trombone. So anything else you want to chat about? What do you got going on when you're not cooking?
Going on, really nothing. Going around and trying to get everything organized for the next event. I try to spend as much time as I can with my wonderful kids, my family, my unbelievable, supportive wife.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's not going to help you today, buddy.
I'm trying. I'm reaching here. I'm reaching, and you can help out a little bit here.
Yeah, yeah.
Big
Well,
G-
she's calling probably.
That probably is my way.
So, anyways, we'll keep you updated. We again will be in downtown Bridgeport, Rum and Tequila Fusion, and then on Monday, Castle on Post doing an event for
St. Vincent's
front
Hospital.
line.
Yeah. Yeah, this is.
I'm excited about that one. Even though we've done the firemen and the police, these frontliners in their face, literally from the minute they walk in the door to the 18 hours later or whatever the time is.
Yeah, some are spending, sleeping
there. So that's gonna be a feel good one on Monday as well, like a little extra feel good.
I agree, and I have a lot of family in the medical field and medical profession, and we all know somebody out there. And
you have a lot of family in the medical profession?
I do, actually.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I mean, I could name a couple of few.
No, we don't have to name them. I just did not know that.
Well, my father-in-law was a PA. We sadly, we miss him dearly. He passed a few months ago.
Oh, yeah.
Well, quite a few months ago, but August. Yeah. No.
All right, let's
yeah, we're not going to get too sentimental.
Hold on, where's my sad one?
You have a sad sound effect.
No, wait.
That's sad in itself.
I just have crickets.
Oh, even better.
All right, guys.
I do hate goodbyes.
I do hate goodbyes, but Andrew's got to go home and probably cook for his family.
Yeah, I got to let that Bill Jeet too.
Bye, guys. Thanks for
Thank you, everybody. Thank you out there.
Peace.
Yeah, be safe. Be well.